What's going on, guys? It's your boy Pat. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a Semrush tutorial. I'm going to be taking you step by step on how I conduct my SEO research when I'm working on clients in my agency. So you guys can follow along. I do have a link in the description where you can get a 14-day free trial, so you can actually follow along as I'm doing this myself. So basically, I'm going to be walking you through three different tools that SEMrush provides. First, I'm going to be taking you through the domain overview section. Then I'm going to take you through the keyword magic tool. And lastly, I'm going to take you through the backlink analysis tool. Now, these three are the main components of competitor research or SEO research, at least for myself. So I think these are going to be the most important parts and more useful for you guys to also implement for your own websites, for your own businesses, right? So first of all, you can mainly conduct SEO research for two things. One, your own website, right? Or two, when you're trying to research competitors to figure out what they're doing so that you can apply the same strategies for your website. So as you guys know, I mainly work with local businesses. So I do focus on local SEO. So that's kind of going to be the strategies that I'm going to be taking you through today. So right off the back, what's the first thing we do? We start with some competitor research. So what I would do is I would just go over to Google. For this example, I searched for roofer in Wyoming. I don't know why I chose Wyoming, just seemed like a random city. So we're going to go ahead and use this for the example. So what I like to do is obviously we're going to take a look at the top three competitors here in the map pack. And we can also look at organic. It looks like there's a lot of business directories, which we don't want to use. We want to focus on real local businesses, not like BBB, Angie, Yelp, Yellow Pages. I mean, looking at this, it would be real easy to rank here organically just because of look at how many directories are monopolizing this search page. But nevertheless, let's focus on the map section. So let's go ahead and take this business right here, Lead Roofing and Siding. I have not looked at this website, but they're in first place. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you can apply these same strategies in whatever vertical you're in, right? Pluming, landscaping, uh, construction, right? It doesn't even matter. Um, all you really have to do is type in your service, which is going to be your keyword, plus your city, whatever city you're targeting. And you just can look at the top competitors in that area. So I already copied their domain. Let's go back into the domain overview section, which is under competitive research. And then we're just going to paste their domain into here. And then it's going to give us all of the data, right? It's going to give us several things. The authority score here, if we hover over it, the authority score is kind of their own metric in terms of qualifying the domain of this particular business. I believe some of the different metrics they take into consideration are like backlinks, referring domains, search traffic, and a couple other things. And they kind of just come up with this authority score, which is supposed to mean like how strong this domain is. And normally, the higher authority score, the easier or harder it would be to outrank, um, which is a theory, not not usually the case, at least in my experience. But it's just a nice little metric to take a look at. Organic search traffic, that's just the traffic that they're getting organically. So this means they're getting 2,000 searches through Google by ranking for various different keywords. Paid search traffic, so this lets us know that they are running some type of ads on Google. Backlinks, this lets us know how many uh, backlinks they have, right, from other websites that are sending them a backlink. And then display advertising, so they are also doing display ads, probably on Google. And these are the top metrics we get here. Organic traffic, if we take a look at this chart, we can see that their traffic has gone up significantly here since, looks like since May of this year. They went up significantly in terms of their organic traffic. If we scroll down, we can take up the or top organic keywords, organic position distribution. So this lets you know how many keywords they have in position 1 to 3, 4 to 10, and so forth. Another cool thing is that it actually brings up this competitive positioning map, and what this lets you know is the top or the closest competitors to this specific business. Um, let's see, organic search traffic, organic keywords, alley roofing. Looks like a lot of these domains actually might be the same. So this actually might be pairing them up by common keywords, I believe it looks like. So, but nonetheless, let's go up to the top organic keywords. So we can go ahead and click view details. And this is going to take us to the organic research tab. And basically what this lets us know is the top keywords that this company is ranking for. And if we take a look here, it looks like a lot of their top keywords are branded, which just means people are searching for this brand plus a keyword. So Allied Roofing Company, Allied Roofing, so that's the name of the company. Grand Rapids Roofing Company. So this particular keyword right here gets 390 searches a month, and it has a keyword difficulty score of 37. So this just means how difficult it would be to rank on Google for that keyword. Commercial roof repair Grand Rapids. So this would be a very nice long tail keyword to go after if yourself or your client does commercial roofing. A lot of the times roofing companies do both. They do residential and commercial. So that's definitely something you could target. If we scroll down, we have roof replacement Grand Rapids, roof repair in Grand Rapids. And what I like to see is I like to see what particular page Google is ranking this keyword for. So for an example, if we go to roof replacement Grand Rapids, we can actually go over and see that it's actually the home page. And that's basically what you would do in this scenario is take a look at the top keywords that your competitors are ranking for, and utilize those top keywords in your own SEO strategy, right? So that's primarily what the domain overview is. It's really just to get a quick overview, right, of how that specific website is doing in terms of their SEO. And it just gets you a lot of different cool metrics that you can look at. Um, if we take a look at this SERP feature, we can actually see how many uh, keywords they're ranking in the map pack, which could be useful, especially in local SEO, so we can see what keywords they actually rank for in the map pack, so we can make sure we also include those in our local SEO strategy. And that's basically the one thing I would take a look at. It's easy to get lost in a lot of this, but really we need to focus on what really matters, right? So let's go back up and now let's take a look at the keyword magic tool. So when it comes to the keyword magic tool, let me go ahead and copy this keyword. Actually, I'm gonna just do something more broad. So I'll do something like roofing. Actually, let's keep it on the same example. So roofers and then Wyoming. I think that's how you spell Wyoming, and that has very low search traffic. So let's do roofers Dallas. See what this gives us. All right, so okay, let's just go real broad and let's just do roofers. All right, so when it comes to the keyword magic tool, basically you can choose any keyword and put it in there, and it's gonna give us some different keyword data, right? Basically, you're gonna get your normal keyword data here, where it has the keyword volume, has a little trend chart, how difficult it would be to rank for, the cost per click if you were paying for Google Ads. SERP features, this is pretty cool. Actually, if you click on this, you can see the different SERP features. So for this specific keyword, you can see it populates reviews, it populates AdWords in the top, AdWords in the bottom, has a people also ask section and a FAQ section. So this just lets you know what different search features are actually showing up for that specific keyword. And then over here, if you look at the left hand side over here, these are what you would call related keywords, kind of like LSIs that Google seems relevant for this specific keyword. A lot of the times, these keywords right here are searched for together with whatever keyword you put in. So, for an example, best roofers, right? Local roofers, commercial roofers, and so forth. So this is also cool to look at because it will actually group the keywords to include one of these, right? So for an example, if we click best, it's going to show us all the different keywords that have that word best in it. So best roofers near me, best residential roofers near me, etc. Right? And that's why I really like this feature here on the Keyword Magic tool, because it's really helpful. So not only that, but you can also uh, filter this by volume. If we go back to all keywords, we can, for an example, let's say we wanted to target keywords that only have a video carousel showing. We can go to advanced filters, go under search features, and click on, uh, let's see, video carousel. Let's hit apply. And now it's going to show us all of the keywords that show a video carousel on a Google search. So if you also wanted to rank for that specific keyword, you could also make a video on YouTube targeting that specific keyword. Let's say you wanted to find local keywords for the map pack. We can go into here and click local pack, and now it's only going to show us keywords that actually show up in the map pack. So this is incredibly important, especially if you're in the local space, to make sure you're targeting the correct keywords to be able to show up with the map pack, right? And as you can see, a lot of these keywords are actually near me keywords. Roofers near me, best roofers near me, commercial roofers near me, which usually is what triggers a map pack. But that's just a quick overview here in the Keyword Magic tool. I'll go ahead and show you the keyword overview as well. So if we go to keyword overview, this is basically going to give us an overview of different data and related keywords to our main keyword. So let's see if it loads here. Let's see. All right, so basically here is going to give us an overview. So search volume, 22,000 searches a month. Keyword difficulty 77, obviously, because it's a very general, very broad keyword, right? Obviously, if we were in local, we'd want to do roofers in Dallas or something like that. But if we go down to the keyword variations, these are very important to also include in your website. So we want to make sure we have these different variations. Questions, this is also very good for blogs. So if you should be doing blogs, even if you're in the local space, but this gives you a bunch of different questions that you can turn into blog posts to increase the relevancy on your actual website. So that's a very good tip, is to use the questions tab for blog posts. Related keywords, again, these are other keywords that we should be including within our content to make sure we're picking up for these different LSI keywords and different variations, right? And this is going to allow you to rank for a lot more keywords um, while still going after that main keyword. Here in the SERP analysis, we can just quickly get an overview of the top 10 competitors that are ranking for this specific keyword. So let me go ahead and narrow that down to roofers in Dallas to see what we get. All right, so we can see roofers in Dallas has a search volume of 1,000. Um, didn't actually pull any data, so this is actually going to be a bad example. But nonetheless, you can get the gist of it. You can actually do a quick competitor analysis for whatever keyword you want to target. And then lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at the Backlink Analytics. Let me go ahead and let's do Stellar Roof Repair this time. We'll go ahead and paste the domain. And again, we're in the Backlink Analytics tool under link building. And let's go ahead and click Analyze. All right, so they actually have like no backlinks, so that would be a bad example. Let's go back to the one we were using before, and let's see if they have anything better. All right, so these guys actually have some backlinks. Okay, so they have 89 referring domains, 319 backlinks. Um, Basically, the difference is that a referring domain, that is only one website. a backlink, you could have multiple backlinks from the same website. So that's basically the difference. So this is just letting me know that they're getting multiple backlinks from the same website, which is why they have a way higher number of backlinks versus referring domains. And then let's take a look at some of the important factors like top anchors. So this lets you know what anchors are they using to get their backlinks, right? And this is important because we also want to make sure that we're replicating our backlink strategy and getting some of the same anchors that they have because they're already in first place. So Google likes what they're doing, so we need to do something similar. So as you can see here, this lets you know the top anchors. It looks like they have 90 backlinks with the word website. Then they have their naked URL, homepage, residential roofing. So you can see this anchor right here is keyword rich. So they're targeting this specific. Well, actually, this isn't because it has a brand. Actually has their brand name in it. So residential roofing, allied roofing. So they're not using any geo specific anchors, which I would be using to increase our rankings, right? But again, looks like they're already in first place. But this just gives you a quick overview of some of the anchor text they're using. And if you see anything that's being repetitive, then you also might want to do the same. Backlink types, we can see most of the backlinks come from text, just a few come from image. Link attributes, so we can see how many follow they have versus no follow. Looks like the majority of their backlinks are do follow, and just looks like 71 of them are no follow. So we definitely want to make sure that we're getting just as much do follow backlinks as they are. And then if we go up here and click on backlinks, we can actually see their backlink profile. So we can see it looks like their strongest backlink is coming from BBB. So if we were in this same area, we definitely want to make sure we have a backlink from the BBB. And this is just a directory for those that don't know. It's very common here in the US to have a listing on the BBB. We can see their website right there, and this is what is giving them that do follow backlink. So let's go back here. Let's take a look at their second backlink that they have here. Um, let's see, this looks like a weird website. Um, okay, so this is just like a spammy website, probably like some type of PBN here that they're using. You can see it's just kind of everywhere with it. And this is a common theme across many different verticals. This isn't anything new, but obviously we want to make sure we're getting some decent backlinks. Let's take a look at fightbull.com. This might be a business directory, so we can see this is another business directory. They have their backlink right here pointing to their website. So looks like the majority of their stronger backlinks are just from business directories or business citations, which is a pretty standard procedure when it comes to local SEO. So nothing crazy going on here in this space. If I was in this area, I would definitely um, knock these guys out real quick. But that's basically what I would use the backlink analysis is to just see where are their backlinks coming from, so we can build or obtain the same type of backlinks, right? We can see are their backlinks coming from business directories? Are they coming from press releases? Are they coming from guest posting? Right, we can see the different type of backlinks that they're getting. Do they have PBNs, Web 2.0s? Right, this gives us a sense of what type of backlink strategy does this website have, so we can also strategize and make a better one to outrank them. So those are the top three things that I would advise you guys to take a look at, is to start off by doing some competitor research or using this for your own website, or if you just obtain a client, go through the domain overview tab, keyword magic tool, keyword overview, and the backlink analytics tab. So those are going to be some of the features that I like from Semrush. Obviously, there's a lot more. They do a lot more than just SEO. They have social media, ad management, Google My Business Management, and a ton of other stuff that a lot of it I actually haven't even touched. But nonetheless, hope you guys got something out of it. Let me know if you guys have any question. And like I mentioned, I do have a link where you can get a 14-day free trial. If you do proceed to continue on with the subscription, I do get a small share of that helps the channel, helps me continue to put out content for you guys. But besides that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. See you in the next one.